Good day, fellow haunters, and welcome to another Jared O'Lantern prop review video. Today I will be reviewing the Hanging Doctor with Lights prop from Oriental Trading Company. I believe the full name on the website is Hanging Doctor with, I think, like LED lights or something like that. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. It is a hanging prop. And, you know, I've said before in previous videos, I'm not a huge fan of hanging props because it's typically just, you know, a head with creepy cloth attached, and that's about it. But this one, it's a little more, you get a little more bang for your buck. And it's not a cheap prop for being a hanging prop. This is 40 bucks. And I did get like a bit of a discount because I did order it with other items. So I'm not exactly the exact price that I got for it, but we'll just say 40 bucks. But even for $40, I do think it's worth it. So let's just kind of examine this guy from head to toe. We start with, it looks like a plastic exposed brain. Some bloody, gory detail. And then we have kind of like the white gauze around the top of his head and the bottom of his brain. And then we see a plastic skull, and he has plastic eyes that do light up, and I'll show you that to you in a second. And this is it's like a real, if you can think of like what a doctor's mask feels like, it's pretty much the exact same material. I'm pretty sure that's exactly. And he does have, there is a mouth in there. You know, it moves. So I think you can kind of position the mask however you want. You can completely cover the bottom, or you can have it open. So you have that option. That's pretty cool. It's not motorized. It's not like the evil scientist from Spirit, you know. But still, it's a nice little feature. Going down to the neck, he kind of cleverly has his battery pack in his pocket. So there's it needs two AA's. They just go right there in his pocket, and then right there is his sensor. And like I said, I'll turn it on in a second. His arms, he has a pretty long arm span. The arms are fully posable. He has bloody skeleton hands, and then he has his stethoscope. His very, very lightweight foam stethoscope wrapped around his neck and goes down to his waist. Then he has more white bloody gauze, which is his lab coat, and then of course just his regular doctor's outfit with kind of like his scrubs with his pants and everything. In total, he's about maybe 5.5 feet tall, measuring from the top of his head to the bottom of his pants. So, you know, pretty much life size. When it comes to displaying him, I have a couple things in mind. One thing I would like to do is have him set up behind John Doe, because I think like the blood on his lab coat kind of resembles the blood on John Doe's sheet. So I thought that would be kind of interesting to do it that way. Also, because he is a full standing character, I was maybe thinking of putting him on like a pulley system and having him drop down when people are walking past as kind of like a startling scare. So, you know, I have those two things in mind right now. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. One thing I do want to add to this on my own is I want to add some skeleton feet. That would be like an easy, cheap little addition to make him look even more life-size and more lifelike. Otherwise, I really like this prop. Like I said, Oriental Trading has become, and he's from, I don't know if I mentioned that, but he's from Oriental Trading. And Oriental Trading Company has become one of my favorite places to shop for Halloween props, only because they have so much diverse options, and they're typically really inexpensive. And I don't know if this is an exclusive to Oriental Trading, but I've never seen it anywhere else. And I think it's really unique. I think he has a great look, kind of playing with people's fears of doctors and hospitals and stuff like that. Well, I don't think there'd be anything more creepier or scary than being operated on by a skeleton doctor. So I thought it was kind of like a unique concept. And it got really good reviews. It's one of the top rated Halloween props on Oriental Trading. And you know, as I back up, he's hanging on a nail on the wall, and he's kind of like placed far enough off the ground to see that's like where he would be if he was standing. So he's like a full-size figure. And I'm not a huge fan of hanging props, but this is like the third one I bought within a week, and so I'm kind of eating my own words on that one because I'm starting to really like some of these hanging props because they're you know, they're getting better. I think it's much more than just a plastic head with creepy cloth, you know, and being that this one is full size, decent price, 40 bucks. You know, I'm really happy with it. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give him an 8 because I really like him a lot, and I highly recommend him. And I don't think like I said, I haven't seen him before. And so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on his battery pack so you can see him in action. And it's not a whole lot of action, it's just like light up eyes and some sounds, but it's still cool. And let's put his battery pack in his pocket. And there's a sensor. Ooh, thought I turned it on. Sorry, folks. Oh, and there we go. Alright, so he has some screams. I think the screams would be coming from his would-be patients. I don't think those are necessarily his screams. But I think, you know, it's good sounds nonetheless. Like I said, it's not animated. He just has the light-up eyes. That's still cool, though. And they're not just blank eyes. You know, they have detail on the eyes. They have, like, the veins and the actual, you know, iris and everything. So, you know, got pretty good detail. So, again, Oriental Trading Company, Hanging Doctor, highly recommend them, so check them out. And thanks again, guys, so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you like what you see. And as always, happy haunting.